world. It's Linda at So What's New and yarn too. I was going to show you guys the yarn, the 2 big boxes of yarn. Do you know I give a lot of cardboard out to the recycling? I think they all wonder what I do, that I have so much cardboard that goes to the recycling. But they put all of it away, and someone's got to point it out to me. Where did the chenille go? We have chenille yarn, in case you're wondering. We restocked all of our Ella Rae Chunky and our Ella Rae worsted alpaca, cozy alpaca, worsted and chunky. I see the chunky. There it is down there. Anyway, so those are restocked. There weren't any really interesting new colors. However, we got in the chenille yarn, if I can find it. All right, somebody tell me where the chenille yarn went. Boy, they've got stuff all over here. I think I'm going to have to give up on fabric and start putting, no cheering from you yarnies, and put the yarn out front at the rate this is going. That'll drive some of my staff crazy. I can't find there it is. It's a new arrival. Good night. This is funny. We have a section called New Arrivals. And there it is, New Arrivals, staring me straight in the face. And this is the chenille yarn. And it's very, very embarrassing. I didn't realize we had, because I had the Yarny staff order, and they ordered the chenille yarn. So we have white, and I think this is called sand, and a royal blue. And a custard come in asking about chenille yarn. If I'd only known that we had ordered it, because it come back in a week. But here it is, and I got to say, this is much deeper than it looks on there, and it's rich. The same with this. This looks much lighter, but it's more of an olivey green. And that pink looks right on. And so does the blue. Isn't it interesting what the screen does to color? What else did we and these are the new the worsted cozy alpaca, what we got in to update. I guess some of these are some new colors. That's an interesting color down there. Does that look like a chartreuse to you? But the teal for sure. Okay. Oh, I love that bird. Okay. I live for color. I had chuckled. There was an article. Oh, I better keep track before I get yelled at by my web guru, Terry. Oh, she yells at me if I have a long one. Okay, so what else did we get? We've got, check this out. Aren't these pretty? This is a huge panel, and these are 8-inch blocks, and they're all different. And we were looking at, and I got only one coordinate, these, because the colors are teals and gold. So, you could throw in a gold there. Or this is a teal batik that I thought went. And then I saw this one. It's got some of the same concept. It's just, though it's not, it's the blue. But I think it'd be great for a backing with your project. So that's one panel. It's called Bohemian Sunrise, I believe. Yep. Oh boy, I remembered. Then for the kiddies, check these out. Even the shark, there was a shark. No, maybe, yeah, even the shark looks happy. And these are also 8-inch squares. So there are 16 squares. And we've been going over different things you could do with panels. But with 8-inch squares, it's really easy to come up with a solution. And I think there's that by Swirly Girls where it's blocks. Oh, he's a good one. Now, this is this, and I got these coordinates. Now, these octopuses, at the time, they looked colorful, but boy, all those tentacles kind of, and a border print. I have come to like, oops, upside down. I have come to like border prints because they are damn useful. Excuse me. You can cut this strip out and then put it around as a border. You could use this strip to go around each of the blocks. So you've got quite a solution there. Now, is that all? No, there is more. We are, by the way, Peggy is trying to put up a paper piecing class for September. So keep an eye on the website, and it'll include English as well as the regular paper piecing. Now, here we go. Ta-da! Olive has worked diligently. Now, Olive she's a yarny, came here with all those crochet skills. She did our watch band, and so we had her take this beautiful panel has been languishing, and so we had her put it together, and she whipped this together after we gave the directions in it took her about with everything else that goes on. So this is a gorgeous panel. I had purchased it initially thinking it'd be a wonderful way to practice your thread painting, but then we put it into this quilt, and because it's a big panel, look at what you can get out of this. This is a really great panel, and all you have to do to make this longer, right now it's not that long, it looks like it's a 60, you could make it a twin size simply by adding another row of pinwheels on top and bottom, and then it would be much bigger. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so have we gotten other fabric in? Oh God, yes. Oh yes, more fabric. What would I do if fabric wasn't in my life? I hate to say what my cellar is like now. All right, yes, I goofed. I got a second bolt of this. I loved it so much. So I hope you guys love it enough to buy a lot of it. But then we got these two black and whites. They appealed to us. And, when we order months ahead, I can't remember what we were thinking. And there is something we were thinking of these. And Peggy and I will rack our brains. But I can see this with the reds. Or I have chartreuses in my mind. And then, look at these guys. At the time, we had some panels. I think we might still have. But look at this. This I might also look nice with that. Although this is black and not a navy. But these are little dragons. Aren't they gorgeous? And here's some fire. Now, don't forget to check. If you're still interested, by the way, we have, I believe, one space left in the class on, here it is, bobbin work. And I've been told people are interested in a stitches class. So you remember I was showing you about this. And the kit is included in the class where you'll get the ribbon and thread and some backing. Not this particular one, but a backing to work on. You'd still have to bring your sewing machine or use one of ours. But you'd want to know how to use yours for the bobbin work. Anyway, hopefully I did this in time. So, it's a wonderful week. It's so beautiful out. Why am I inside? I want to be out reading. All right, we all have our habits. Weird habits. But I want to be out reading. Anyway, I hope you come in and see our new store, how it looks, and contemplate what you can make for your family for Christmas. hello, this is a great waste. Don't spend money out there buying them something they're going to throw out eventually. They won't throw out something you make. So, to you, from me, have a wonderful weekend. We look forward to, two things I forgot. Ooh. For the month of August, we are selling all clearance fabric at $1.25 less than what it is now. So it's $5.50 a yard instead of $6.75. So all our clearance fabric has been reduced to $5.50 a yard. And boy, I shouldn't have walked through the door. They say walking through doors makes you forget. And that's all I can remember at the moment. So maybe if I walk back through that door, I'll remember. Anyway, but that's the important thing, is that we're having a sale for the month of August. We look forward to seeing you at So What's New and Yarn. Now I remember. We're doing something on Mondays. I'm calling them Quilting Mondays. You can take a class for $20 and come in for a session to start to learn how to quilt, or just to get some specialty training, or I might even change the price if you're interested in some other skills. Okay, that's Quilting Mondays. And there's an evening as well as a day, a morning session. And it's $5.50 a yard for the month of August. And bye from Linda at So What's New and Yarn too. Have a good weekend.